So hello students, yesterday we started with meristematic tissue. I just want you to make one correction there, that is I have given you there meristos is means growth, right? So from Greek word it is derived and that is meristos means growth I have told. So make that correction please. That is meristos means to divide. So we have learnt about meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue has the capacity to divide throughout the life of the plant. It will be dividing and helping the plants to grow. So today let us learn what are the different types of meristematic tissue. So meristematic tissue, there are of three types. Meristematic tissue is of three types. So which are the three types of meristematic tissue? Meristematic tissue are apical meristem, intercalary meristem and lateral meristem. So we have three different types of meristematic tissue. That means the plant has three different types of meristematic tissue. One is apical meristem, intercalary meristem and lateral meristem. So let us see what is the function and where it is present. So the location and the function of these three different types of meristematic tissue, let us learn. So first one is apical meristem. So the minute we say apical, so where it may be present? It will be present at the apex. It is present at the apex. Apex means what? Tip. It is present at the tip. Okay. So it will be present at the stem tip or shoot tip or the root tip. So apical meristem, it is present at the apex. Apex means what? Tip. It means tip. So which tip? So it is present at the shoot tip as well as at the root tip. So here again apical meristem, we can again classify, can identify two types of apical meristem, that is stem apical meristem or shoot apical meristem. In short form, let us write SAM. Okay, and root apical meristem. That is RAM. Okay, right? So shoot apical meristem or stem apical meristem and the root apical meristem. So these are the two types of apical meristem we find. So now you understood where you find this stem apical meristem. Of course, it will be present at the tip of the stem, and root apical meristem will be present at the root tip. So let us see the function of these SAM and RAM. Okay. So let us see what is the function of SAM. So what is SAM? It is shoot apical meristem or stem apical meristem. So as the name itself suggests, it is present at the shoot tip, the aerial parts of the parts which is present above the ground level. We find the shoot apical meristem. So what might be the function of this stem or the shoot apical meristem? Stem apical meristem. So as the name itself suggests, it presents at the stem tip. So what is the function of meristematic tissue? To continue to divide. Continue to divide and increase the number of cells. Now, if this is the stem tip, so here it will be continuously, it will be dividing and it will increase in the number of cells, because of which it will increase the height of the stem. So it will help in increasing the height. So that's how That's how the plants grow so taller. Why it grows taller? It is because of the stem apical meristem, that is which is present at the shoot tip. It will be continuously, it will be dividing, and as it dividing and increasing the number of cells, so that will result in the increase in the height. Okay, it will increase the height of the plant. Okay, so now we understand what is the function of stem apical meristem. So next one is root apical meristem. Now you can tell me what is the function of root apical meristem. As the name suggests, it is present at the root tip. The root apical meristem is present at the root tip. So this is present at the root tip. Okay. So what happens here? It will help the roots to grow. And the meristematic tissue present at the root meristem, it will have a cap. The root cap. Okay. So if this is the root, okay, and it will have a root cap. So it will have a root cap. So the root cap of the root meristem will help the root to go deeper and to grow, and also it will show the direction. It will guide this root in direction, in which direction it has to grow. So that's about the root apical meristem. I hope now you understood what is the apical meristem, what is the function of apical meristem. So we have two types, that is stem apical meristem and the root apical meristem. The stem apical meristem will help in the increasing the height of the plant, and in case of root apical meristem, it will help the roots to grow, and it will have a root cap. The root cap will protect the meristematic tissue which is present in the root, and it will act as it will direct the root. It will guide the root to how to grow. Okay, so that's about the apical meristem. So let us learn what is this intercalary meristem. If at all you have observed, whenever, like you have seen, I'm not saying that you have not seen, but you wouldn't have observed or you wouldn't have thought, right? Whenever you have eaten a sugar cane, you have seen a sugar cane, isn't it? Everybody have seen a sugar cane, and we know that they have this markings, right? They have this marking, right? At some place it will be only smaller, with a smaller distance, and somewhere it will be found after a certain distance, right? Anytime, have you wondered why you find this kind of markings? Okay, here this marking is called the node. Okay, so intercalary meristem is present at the nodal and internode junction. Okay, it is present at the nodes and internodes. Okay, nodes and internodes. And what is the function of this intercalary meristem? Remember, intercalary meristem is mainly present in monocots. Intercalary meristem is present in the monocots, monocotyledon plants. What are monocotyledon plants? So you know very well, we can identify two types of plants, monocotyledons and dicotyledons, right? So if the seed has only one cotyledon, we say monocot. So all the grasses, right? Sugarcane also come under the monocots. Bamboo, right? The grasses, coconut, right? They all are monocots, right? So intercalary meristem is usually present in the monocotyledon. tendons. Okay. So what is the function of this intercalary meristem? So you know that have you tried to eat this part? This part will be difficult to eat, whereas this will be juicier, right? So what is really happening here is, in monocots, the intercalary meristem will help in elongation of the stem. It will help in elongation of the shoot or the stem. So that's the function of intercalary meristem. So they help in the shoot elongation. That's why we see the markings there. And they would have seen some structures like this, right? So usually the intercalary meristems are present at the nodal region. Wherever, like next time you see a plant, just observe wherever there is this swellings are there will be the place where new branches or the leaves are formed. Okay, so there we find the intercalary meristem. The intercalary meristem is very much useful for the monocots, especially when it comes to when the animals start grazing, right? So the grasses, right? So in case of grasses, the animals, the herbivores will be eating on the grasses. They graze the grasses and the leaves will be eaten by them. Then the new leaves are formed because of the intercalary meristem. I hope now you understood what is intercalary meristem. Intercalary meristem is present at the node and internodes or nodal region or the internodal region. So what is the function? Usually it is present in the monocots, okay? And here in case of monocots it will help in stem elongation, and in case of grasses, their leaves, whenever it is eaten by any animals, it will help in regrowth of the leaves. That is about the intercalary meristem. So what is this lateral meristem? As the name itself says, lateral means sides. Lateral means sides. So you know that you would have seen small plant, right? When you just you would have seen a mango plant, right? So it will have very small stem, and over a period of time, as it grows taller and taller, what happens is they will increase in their diameter. They increase in their width. Okay, so the increase in the width is due to the trees will increase and it becomes wider and wider. It is because of the lateral meristem. So where is lateral meristem present? Lateral meristem is present at the sides. At the sides of the plant. So what is the function of this lateral meristem? It will help in increasing the girth of plants. What is girth? It is the width. Okay, that's why they have such huge trunk. They have such huge trunk because of the lateral meristem. I hope you understood the three types of meristem. We have apical meristem, intercalary meristem, and the lateral meristem. Now you know where it is present. Apical meristem is present at the root tip as well as shoot tip. So intercalary meristem is present in the between the nodes. Okay, nodes and the internodes. Okay, so what is the function? We know very well. It is usually present in the monocots, which will help in stem elongation, and this is present at the base of the leaf. Whenever any herbivore feed on the grasses, the new leaves are formed because of the intercalary meristem. Lateral meristems are present at the sides of the plant, which will help in increasing the girth of the plant or the width of the plant. I hope you have understood. Next we'll learn about the permanent tissue.